Good evening, everybody. My name is John, and I represent East Coast Shore Angling here. It's a rock and surf based angling club in East London, and we fish in the Border Rock and Surf League. What we want to do tonight is we just want to pass on a message to all the guys out there. We as a club decided early in the month that it's November, aka Movember, aka Men's Health Month, and we all suffer from ailments, etc. But we all know of people that have been ill or are ill and are dealing with a lot of issues. I myself have lost my father this year to cancer, so I think it's something that touches with everybody out there. So what we did is we got together as a club and we decided, what could we do? And we came up with the idea of, the guys are going to try and grow moustaches, those of us that can. And we decided as a club that we were going to try and do this together. Most of us have got it right. A few of the youngsters, haven't had the chance to experience facial hair yet, so they'll get there. But we did it. We did it together. The guys have grown moustaches, and we've done it in support of all the men out there that have battled serious illness. Guys, if you've battled serious illness or are going through something of the sorts at this time of your life, we want to let you know that we are with you in spirit, and we support you guys. We've got one of the guys in our club that's also fought cancer a good few times this year as well, and he's actually with us here tonight. So these things can be beaten. It's about early detection. It's about getting yourself checked. It's don't be a hero. If you feel like there's something wrong, go and get yourself checked. Besides for those physical illnesses, we also want to reach out to the guys out there. Mental issues, mental illness is a real thing. Interesting statistic is that men are 3 times more likely to commit suicide than women. It's a scary stat. Guys, again, if you're not well, if there's something wrong, don't feel like you've got to bottle it up inside, guys. Go and speak to somebody. Speak to your grandfather, speak to your father, speak to your son, speak to your fishing mate, speak to your gym mate, speak to a pastor. There is guys everywhere, but don't bottle it up inside. That is the worst thing that we as guys do, is we think we can conquer everything and we bottle everything up inside with dire consequences. It's not worth it, guys. There is always somebody to talk to. Reach out. I think that's where fishing is such a good thing for us. There's a bunch of mates that always get together and fish together, have a good time, have a good laugh, a good stress reliever. It's a wonderful platform to get everything off your chest, guys. And then lastly, we want to just talk about addictions. Guys, we all know people that have battled or are battling with addictions, whether it be alcohol, whether it be drugs. Guys, again, reach out. There's lots of guys that have beaten these things. The creators of this YouTube channel, Andrew and Dean, have had their own issues in the past. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Andrew's 2-year anniversary sobriety tonight. Massive, absolutely massive. Guys, it just shows that these things can be beaten, but you have to reach out. Don't become a number. Don't leave your wife and your children without a father, or don't leave your mother without a son because it got too bad and you've done something stupid. Enjoy life, but enjoy life responsibly. Other than that, guys, that's our message. We wish you all well. If this message just reaches someone or helps just one person out there, then it's all been worth it. So from us, as the guys at East Coast Shore Angling, to everybody out there, get yourself checked, get yourself tested, reach out, don't bottle it up inside, go and talk to someone. Blessed season, everybody.
Okay guys, my name is Matt from East Coast Shore Angling. I'm the comp secretary. We're going to discuss how the point scoring works in a league. So we work on a 4-to-1 point system. 4 points for edibles. It has to weigh 500 grams or more to measure. 2 points for non-ed flat fish, and also for the non-eds full length, which doesn't have a notch. 1 point per kilo on non-eds with the pre-caudal notch. I get the points at the end of the day. I receive all the scorecards from the anglers. I wake up the following day on the Sunday and I work out, I calculate all the points. On the Monday, I ship off all the points and scorecards to the border comsec. Okay guys, and that's it from my side. We're going to hand over now to Kyle Edwards, the club captain. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask him.
How's it guys? It's Kyle Edwards. I'm captain of East Coast Shore Angling. I'm just going to start a short briefing on the origin of East Coast Shore Angling. I've been fishing competitively 12 years. 10 years ago, me and 5 other mates, we decided that we wanted a bit of a change, a bit of different scenery. We're all youngsters. So that's when we created and started the decision to start East Coast Shore Angling. We had to have 12 guys registered, so we had to have a couple of guys in the club, but it started with 6 guys in a garage with a passion, and it grew from there. And we've always oriented ourselves around a family-oriented club, and the club grew substantially. I think within the first 3 years we had close to 30 members. We didn't have the best competition results, but we always kept our main game plan at heart. It wasn't long and we won the border league. We won it consistently for another 2 years, and then obviously competition picked up, and we have in our 10 years won the border league 5 times. And yeah, what we try and do in East Coast Shore Angling is to be family oriented and inspire. We really look down and look after our youngsters. We want guys to get into fishing. We always base our fishing to your own life at home, how your character is built, how you react to others on the beach, and just following your passion, following your dream. A lot of people will never get the opportunity to do what we do. So we are blessed, we are privileged, and we try and let especially a society and a younger society that think they have entitlement, that they're not so entitled, and there is a way and means of going about life, and fishing has a way of reflecting it back on each person's life that they can take home with us. So how the league works is we fish 8 leagues a season. They are chosen prior to the league season starting by the club captains, looking at dates, looking at tides. From there we'll look at allocated areas where we know specifically fish will be caught at that time of year, or that month, and then we go from there. What league and competitive angling brings to, not everyone's competitive in the aspect. Some guys is here for the hears and obviously the friendships they make on the way, but the guys that are competitive, then they are able to be selected to represent border at all the different age groups, from under 16 all the way to grandmasters, which is above 60, and then they will represent border in all the coastal provinces, which is Eden, EP, Border and Natal, and Southern Cape. So also with being a SASA member and a league angler, any records that are caught can be affiliated or registered, and then you are recognized as a South African record holder on any species if it is obviously bigger than the previous one caught. And yeah, it's just something to represent your province. And then if you have success at nationals, then you can be selected for the national team, South Africa, which we fish against Namibia. It's either based in Namibia or in South Africa. And I'd say that is the epitome of a rock and surf league angler's dream and goal, is to achieve that and represent the country in what they love and what they're doing. So it's a sport that can take you around the country, and it's an experience and a journey. And I've made countless friends and memories by doing it. And yeah, I'm blessed to be able to do it and do it with a bunch of guys that share a similar view and passion with me.